All right, we're live. I don't even have my headset in. It's rattle. I don't even have my trademark beanie on. A sec here. All right. What is going on, everybody? All right, beanie it up. What is up? Oh, CJ Vecchio's here.
What's
going on, buddy? Oh, not much. I was rushing around. I didn't even have time to put on my trademark beanie or nothing.
No, I know. I'm busy. I just got back. Little windblown look today, and I gotta stop driving with the car window down and having a long beard. That's kind of a pain in the ass.
See, you're lucky. You can do the shaved head thing. It show my face too much, so
yeah,
I keep it long. And then all I'd be doing.
I had hair, and I got to a point where I was losing. Obviously, I was losing it, but I would have like a little baby doll, Cupid doll, little look going, and it looked like a crazy rooster.
The little splotch.
Yeah, so I just said, "Fuck it," I just shaved it off one day.
Well, you sport a bald head good. You probably, you know what I mean. Some people sport a bald head. I don't.
Yeah, I said the same thing for years and years and years, and I did the Rogaine and all that crap, and the thing with the Rogaine is once you stop using it, that you forget about it. You lose everything. So
yeah. See, if I don't wear a beanie, I'm just going to be doing this the whole time.
Yeah.
People like, stop playing with your goddamn hair.
Right. Hey,
I figured I'd be a cue ball. At 46, I figured I'd be a cue ball by now because I got blonde hair. It's always been like light and shit like that. So, I'm grateful because I could not sport a bald head like you. I just don't have that look.
No, I never thought.
I mean, the older I get.
Yeah, my problem too is I have gray patches. So.
Oh, dude, look at this shit. Come on, man. I can't call them blondes anymore,
Yeah, so, it's darker on this side, lighter on that side. And I'm like, I got to go buy some hair dye.
Dude, when I first started getting gray on here, it'd be a few ones you could kind of blend in. And then they just grow longer. Like 2 spots in my chin, it looked like I was growing fangs anytime I let it grow too long because the grays would grow twice as fast.
Yeah.
So I was looking like Dracula on my chin.
Yeah,
it's like it's like, oh, get away from me. I thought fangs were supposed to be in your mouth, and apparently not.
Yeah. Well,
but luckily, at least I'm glad that kind of did it. At least it's filled in gray over here.
Yeah.
Now I could do the handlebar, and then I'd probably, I could be like, I don't got no gray.
But, what's coming in? Like I said, there's patches. Like I said, here's dark, here's all gray.
Yeah, it screws with you, man. It's like, can't you just do it all together or not at all? It's like, come on,
Especially
all right, we're trying to grow old gracefully, but can't you just do it in a nice pattern or something?
Yeah, I just got back from a drive, so I had the windows down. I got the hair going like this with the wind. I gotta get some straightener. I gotta cut this shit off. So, but what's going on, man? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing all right, man. Not too bad. Just chilling out, and I kind of figured I gave you a heads up. I gave Cody a heads up. He said he might pop in. Cody Huskins, yeah.
That boy's
he's probably busy. He's got to get that protein so he can pump his iron.
That dude was pumping some muscle and pumping some weights and. That dude, I wouldn't want to fuck with that guy, man. He is the biggest arm bicep I ever seen. That dude is huge.
Yeah, he's a big dude for sure, man.
Yeah, I love to get him up here and stuff. So, but
he's a great guy too. I really like Cody a lot. I enjoy him. It's like there's people, I've been lucky. I can't think of a guest I've had on that it's like, man, I never want that guest on again. But most of the time I become, pals with them like you or Cody or, Jason Pitts or all these different people.
Yeah.
I have a lot of fun sitting down and shooting the shit with you guys. Sometimes, I love the scheduled interviews, but it's almost, especially when you get more comfortable talking to each other, it's just kind of hanging out even more as pals. So, it becomes fun. It's always fun.
Well, yeah. Like I said, I've never had any problems. I mean, the community is pretty cool. It's just, everybody seems to get along and help out and, that.
Yeah. You know what I got here? I was going to do a random unboxing is Beatrice's books.
Oh, nice.
Beatrice Buckley. Yeah, I'm sure you saw the post.
Yeah.
Let's see. I want to make sure I get everybody announced here. I got oh my goodness. Obviously Beatrice, if she's feeling better, she wasn't feeling too good. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna, hopefully she's up to it because she really wants to come on and hang out with everybody from, get that she knows Nick and Mark and excuse me, Nick and Mick. Nick and Mick. I got the two of them. Mick worked on part 3, 4, and 5. That dude's a legend. I'm excited to talk to him. Nick was on last week.
Sweet.
And then we got Mark Keller, who was he does a lot with Nick Benson, and he's got a company called Doomcastle where he's got like all this vintage stuff. So I'm looking forward to sitting with him and everything.
Yeah, that'd be
So
cool.
that should be a lot of fun. But tonight I figured, what the hell? Might as well do a random live stream. And I was so busy. I got this in, and then I had to go to a ball game. And it's just been, no rest for the weary,
Yeah, I know it is. I mean, it's been busy over here. So, we hit the Evil 3. We hit our goal. So we're in.
Yeah, you crushed the goal, dude.
Yeah. We're gonna hit a set stretch goal, 20K. So we're doing that. We're doing a rewrite of the script. I'm trimming it right now, added some different stuff to it. So I gotta send it out to we're rewriting that and scouting locations. I came across this mansion, a 10-acre mansion in the woods, not that far, like probably an hour from my house. And
nice.
So I'm gonna go visit that tomorrow. They're totally into us filming outside, inside, and it's pretty amazing house. So I'm gonna take some videos and go on Facebook Live tomorrow for that. So super excited. That's where we're looking. It's a big. We're looking for something with a lot of land and trees, so the three could duke it out in the backyard. And I think I found it. So hopefully,
let's see is Jason still winning that vote?
Yeah, Jason's up by 1. So I think it's Jason up by 1. Michael's behind him, and poor Leatherface is like, it's bad. So he's
gonna step into the screen. He's gonna get taken out quick. You didn't get enough votes to last, buddy.
I was thinking about doing that. I think I'm like, how funny would it be? Here comes Leatherface stepping out, revving his chainsaw, and whack, he's done.
You're out of here, sir.
Yeah, then I'm like, oh man, either way you look at it, you're gonna piss anybody off. I mean, it was I'm like, oh fuck it. But I think
you'd get dude, you never live it down. But hey, if you guys care enough to have Leatherface fight, you need to support him.
$20, do it. I think poor Leatherface.
Show the man some love,
Yeah, he can't be bitching.
I mean, he's before Michael. He was before Jason, and this poor man,
and he's not getting that much love. So we'll see. We still got another month left, but it's just I got slammed yesterday. Did you see the new Rob Zombie Monsters trailer? Have you seen that yet?
Yeah.
Have you? What'd you
sure
think
did. I wish they did it in black and white the whole time. Yeah. I thought it looked really good in black and white. What's his name who plays Grandpa? I think really. I don't know. I don't know if I really like a beginning story of how Herman and really? How they met and fell in love, and him and Grandpa were always close. They never had that Archie meathead kind of vibe, and it feels like that's what they did. And weren't they married in the show canon for like a long time, a long time? I mean, I don't remember. They didn't go back into it. They just kind of had a family. It's something that I just never felt needed to be explained, but I am not a Rob Zombie hater either. So, I mean, I've noticed with his films, either people love him or hate, or they love to hate him. There's no in between. Like Tyler Maines could be a phantasm. I can't wait. I met Tyler at Krypticon last year. The guy's super cool. I'm excited to meet him again. And I actually like a lot of his other movies I've watched. The Fuzz on the Lens guys and him have done a few projects because he's got his own production company, Penance Lane, and also Abnormal Attraction, which I love that movie by Fuzz on the Lens. I've been
Mm.
wanting to get Mike and Jason Levy, the brothers behind Fuzz on the Lens, on, but I know they've been busy with new babies, getting ready for Terrifier 2.
Yeah,
And
that looks awesome.
yeah.
Too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but there's
I got slammed. I got slammed on. I made a Munsters comment, and some guy just instantly just went. I triggered him, and he's like, "Fuck you, fuck your movie," and that's it. Blocked me. So I'm like, dude, I go, Jesus Christ. I mean, and I think a lot of my friends and fans came and supported me for my opinion.
Yeah, most will. So
yeah, I was like, dude, relax, bro. Yeah, it's just
I'm kind of like one of those people where there's things I was like, but I try, if I don't, I try to stay neutral as much as I can on
I try to do that
social
too.
media. Guys like that are just, it's like, why spend the time to publicly do that? It only makes you look bad. So
yeah. I was just like, Jesus, slow down, dude. I mean, all I just said wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, but no, that's
my longtime friend Frank Watson. I've known him since I was a teenager.
Nice.
Is out there watching. Good to see you, buddy. And there's 5 or 6 in here. It's kind of a random live stream. I didn't really plan on going live or nothing, but I was like, you know what? Talk about some things going on. It's an open panel, so anybody who's watching and they want to come on and talk about projects, just like CJ, and hang out. That's what we're doing. That's how we roll.
Nice.
I think it's what these kind of streams are. And the last time we had a great time with the live people pop in. So if anybody wants to pop on and speak with us, ask some questions about the Evil 3 or, Phantasm, or you got, masks you're making a show, art you drew and you want to show, or you're working on anything, I'll send you the link and you're more than welcome to come on and hang out with us. So wanted to extend that out. But it's always cool if it's just me and you the whole time. That's fine. I think Cody's gonna pop in. I invited Kyle Curtis Flett, but he wasn't able to make it tonight. But big shout out to him. He had a great live stream today. I enjoyed watching it, and he's glad to see him. I think he's almost at 100. I don't know if he's there yet, but poor guy's gone through hell and back with this channel.
Yeah,
like we discussed that the last time about the names of his channel.
Yeah.
Always comes up with a better name each time. So
yeah,
good for him.
Well, I talked to him, but no, I gotta. Like I said, I have to. I can't stay on that long. I'm in the middle of a rewrite, and I got to send that out first thing in the morning. So, I figured I'd pop by. Saw you're on here. They got your text, so
yeah. I figured I'd give
the guys
who came on last time a good heads up and say, hey, if you guys want to come on, it's always welcome. I like to do that chill stream. I'm excited. Oh, and then I just opened the package too. The Kruger Curse.
Nice.
A Nightmare Before Elm Street by Beatrice Bupley. I haven't had a chance to open it up. As anybody knows, I love me some Beatrice, and I know there's some errors she told me about, and she let everybody know about. I think that's cool. It opens up, or there's another thing here. All right, we got that. I think that's nice cool that she sent it. Got to have Freddie's glove, and I actually got 2 books because the second book is going to go to the 2,000 subscriber giveaway.
Nice.
And I'm going to have a stacked box. So I want it to go to somebody who, who follows the channel and is active in the group. So I want to keep mentioning that. I've talked about doing it, but most of the stuff that would be great for a giveaway is in Florida. I'll be there next month. So I'm going to put some stuff together. I had a signed piece by Brett. One of my guys opened it, so I'm going to get a new one.
Really?
He wanted to play with it, which is fine, Hey, it's just a little thank you for, buying her book here. And then I don't want to show too much in the book because you're going to have to read it yourself and support her. They're going with the second edition. Oh, we got a cool bookmark here. And then she even put an inscription. I'm pretty sure she did it for everybody, so I don't feel that special. No, I'm just kidding.
You're special.
I'm just joking. Beatrice is so kind. She's been so nice, and I can't wait to have her come on. I can't wait to hang out with her at Phantasm. But she put to John, you and Doomsday's Krypt are the very best. Enjoy this book from my heart. Beatrice Bupley, 2022. Nice. I'm so excited to read it. It's going to be cool. Because I talked to her before this was even in development about probably close to a year ago.
Really?
And she wanted to write a book, and she didn't know if she was going. I mean, she knew she would, but there was no release date. I know she was working on writing it, and she had a concept for it, so that's really cool. And then I got the second book for the giveaway.
Nice.
Not sure how she did this. Oh, she just did it, which was really cool because she knew it was for a giveaway. She didn't want to personalize it,
Yeah.
which I appreciate. So anybody who gets it is going to get it. It's signed Beatrice Bubbly 2022.
Nice.
So that's going to be part of the giveaway, and it's a $50 book with their signature on it. Well worth it. Mm-hmm. So right there, you're already getting a $50 prize in the 2000 giveaway, and I got some other really cool stuff to put in that. It's going to be a sweet prize.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to win it, but I unfortunately got to give it away.
Yeah, I just wanted your son to come up with a side.
I can't wait to read it and review it for her. You know, it better be good, Beatrice, because I pull no punches. I will be harsh on this, but no, I know it's going to be really good. Like the concept of it, Freddie growing up and her thoughts on how to write it, and I think it's cool. I mean, I can't see myself not enjoying it. It sounded interesting, and it was something I definitely wanted to support and read for myself. So,
time I'll get it.
I'll get it. Here's the big man now. I'm not. Let me see if we can fit his muscles on the screen. Oh, good thing he's sitting down. We'd be in trouble.
What's up, fellas?
What's up? We're getting a little echo.
Am I good?
You're good.
Okay.
But for some reason, we're getting an echo on your side. On your side. Didn't we have that problem last time? You bounced out and bounced back in. You have like a speaker going or an external mic?
I can't even remember.
Try popping out and popping back in.
Okay.
That's weird.
It's StreamYard. I'm sick of it. I want to try a different platform, man. I'm tired of it. Half the time, somebody lags out, and I don't think it's their connection. I just think it's StreamYard. And it's like, why would I go to professional grade and spend all this more money for 3 more people to come on and have problems with you? You guys, I mean, it's a cool platform, but man, it feels like problems. Like I was having serious lag issues because I was using the 4G and not the 5G. And I didn't realize this house had the 5G hooked up and it changed. So they wouldn't even, you couldn't even run smooth on 4G, which I don't know, seems like a total crock of shit if you ask me.
Yeah, I had problems with them. I kind of fixed them and all that, but
I'm
gonna do some lives this week.
It's ridiculous, man. I had problems last night.
Sounds good now.
Yeah.
How about now?
You're fine now.
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah, it's StreamYards. We were just saying, it's just I don't know, it's the worst, man.
Now that you mention it, last time I had to do that, I remember now. So
yeah, well, I had we were doing Voorhees Night of the Beast last night. You popped in. I appreciate that. We actually got to go to a part 2 on that. We're going to do that next Friday because we only got about 30 minutes in with breaking down. It was a lot of fun, but certain people on it were having trouble. It seems like the more people you bring on, the more problems you have, and I'm going to try a different platform to stream on. It sucks for people to be like this, man.
Yeah, some alternatives platforms. They sent when I was having problems with StreamYard, I got a bunch of text messages, instant messages of people, promoting other, say, hey, try these guys. This is who we use.
Oh, Facebook's listening. They're like, oh, Doomsday's Krypt, CJ Vecchio, and Cody Huskins. They need a new platform to stream on. Ad. Somewhere I heard you needed and you were looking for another streaming service. Oh, really? Where'd you hear that? Well, at least they're watching my show. So, big thank you, Facebook.
There you go.
The Facebook guy.
Mark,
so how's it going, Cody, man? Good to see you.
Going pretty good. I just got through eating, and I'm just sitting here. I was watching They Live. That's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, nice, man. On Shudder? Or
no, I just put in the DVD. It'd been a while since I seen it, and I wanted to watch it again. So just sitting here watching it, drinking a Coke. No alcohol tonight. So.
Oh boy.
Quit lying.
You're a champion right here.
No alcohol yet.
Bush Light. That's what I usually do, drink Bush Light. I just decided not.
That's too expensive for my blood. When I actually have a day off, nothing better than Keystone Light for me.
Ooh.
I'm not I can afford decent beer, but I don't know. I don't mind Keystone.
It's
And the
cheap.
30-pack is always convenient when it's a night of drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a place called Jewel in Chicago, and they'll have 30 packs of Busch Light on sale sometimes for $10.99, $12.99, and I look like the biggest alcoholic because I load up like 10 of them.
Now, how much? How many?
Like $10.99 sometimes, $13.99 for a 30 pack when it's on sale.
Gosh, my damn!
Yeah. And I stock up. I got the cart.
I bet.
Mm-hmm.
When I get like 5 or 6 days off, and I'd like to just sit back, relax, and I don't do it anymore. I'd be like, I'd grab 2 30 racks, and they'd be like, "So, what are you guys? You having a party?" Nope.
Just me.
Nope. Just me. If somebody wants some beer, they better bring their own because I ain't sharing.
Mm-mm.
I was buzzed pretty good last time on your show.
Man, there's nothing wrong with that, man. It was a fun show, though.
It
I had a good
was.
time.
We laughed and
yeah, it was a good one, man. We always have fun. I was just saying that to CJ. It's like, even if it's just shooting the shit and hanging out and talking films and stuff like that.
yeah.
And these are fun. We can promote what we're doing, what you're doing. I'm getting close to Phantasm. It's less than a month before I'm on the road. I leave August 8th.
Oh wow!
So trying to make sure everything's set, and so far so good. Like I think I got everything pretty much situated. I want to get a 10-foot by 8-foot banner with my logo on it, which Vistaprint will be easy to go through.
Yeah.
I want to get some cardboard cutouts. This will be cool. The Freddy's being worked on, the life-size mannequin Freddy's being worked on by Vinny. And Michael Toast already loaded up the arc. Thomas Bruce has already got the stuff. Daniel Cruz has got some masks going. I got some great stuff by Jesse Aarons that's coming. I got I forget what he says, the hospital breakout mask that's hanging up there for Tyler Meehan to sign. James Grimm's making another Rob Zombie mask for me, 07 Slayer. Because I already got one from him and it's signed. And my mom will be there. Maximum Overdrive. That's what I need, a cardboard cutout of Maximum Overdrive. I do need that to be done because her and her scooter is legendary at Phantasm. Yes. Yeah, and I've told the story before. She was knocking over tables there, and then she did really good the last event. She didn't knock over a table until the end when I was packing up, and she's like, and she's telling the guys from Orlando. She was telling Roy, Anthony's partner, I haven't knocked over a table yet. And guess what happened? Luckily, I caught her. She got stuck like wedged under the table, and the curtain was ready to fall down in the metal.
Oh boy!
But she did so good, But Phantasm's another day with a little Maximum Overdrive on. She might be doing wheelies, and people better start running. I told them I'm signing her. I am not.
Put a wheelie bar
liable
on
for her. No, she's great. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this event. This is going to be a special event. Just being with Beatrice there and just everything that's going on. Already, Nick Benson's been on. He's going to be on again tomorrow night with Beatrice, and that's going to be a lot of fun. Kyle messaged me. Okay, give me a thumbs up. I just want to make sure. So, Nick Benson will be on tomorrow. Beatrice, as long as she's feeling better, is going to come co-host, and that's a late night for her. And then we got Mick Strawn, legend Mick Strawn. He worked on Vengeance too, which I thought was really cool. I didn't realize that until I looked up and because he's worked on so many movies that I like. The Kindred was one of my father's favorite movies. Blade, Leatherface, the Nightmare on Elm Street series.
He worked on Nightmare on Elm Street
3, 4, and 5.
Too.
3, 4, and 5. I didn't realize he worked on 5 too. But Nick told me, Nick's super cool. I can't wait to have him back on again because he was a surprise guest. I didn't even tag him or nothing. It was about 5 minutes before because we're doing a panel for Phantasm. Me, Brian Wensloff, Nick, and a few other people, and I put it in the group chat. I'm like, I see one person said, "Yeah, I'll come on and hang out." It's Nick. I'm like, is there another Nick? Nick Benson wants to come on? Yep, sure enough, man. Had a great time talking to him. So tomorrow night's going to be insane. I hope Beatrice is feeling better though. You know, it'd be good to have the kind of a Nightmare on Elm Street. And then also Mark Keller, who works a lot with Nick Benson. He owns a company called Doomcast. And I was speaking with him tonight a little bit through text, and that dude's got some vintage, awesome, you know, just museum stuff. He's got, I'm sure I don't want to talk too much about what he's got, but he's got some stuff I'm sure he'll be showing tomorrow. It's going to be pretty impressive. Put my stuff to shame for sure. But yeah. It's gonna be it'll be fun, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Well, guys,
as long as StreamYards plays nice.
Yeah, as long as they're nice. But hey, I gotta run. I have writing to do, so I have to wake up early to do a location scout. But yeah, I gotta. I'm gonna be writing until 2 a.m. tonight. So.
Dude, I totally understand, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, cool. Evil 3, Indiegogo still active, still going in demand. So yeah, check it out. But I'll tune in tomorrow and stuff. I'll have more time.
All right, yeah. You guys, you can vote for the winner in Evil 3. Jason versus Michael versus Leatherface. Poor Leatherface isn't getting the love. I know Cody will come banging down your door if you don't start voting for Leatherface. He's going to be in the grind as Leatherface, and
I know.
Yeah, you know.
Show us that. Let's see that bicep. Let's see that bicep.
It won't fit on the screen.
It won't fit. He needs his own single screen up on here. Jesus Christ! I see you were posting the other day. Was after working out. I go, Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
He said he wants to. Well, it was cool what Cody was talking about the last time he was on. He's trying to get have that almost animated cartoon version of Leatherface going, where he's just over the top, just caricature of Leatherface. You kind of say, which I think is pretty cool.
You ever seen in the comic books Leatherface? He's got his biceps and has good separation between his biceps and his triceps and his shoulders and all that. Yeah. That's what I'm going for. And I'm actually, Josh is kind of leaving me in charge of having the outfit. I'm thinking about having the sleeveless.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
And just have blood all over me, kind of like a Victor Crowley type of.
I would. Why not, man? You know.
Nice.
I think it'd be something different. That'd be something different.
Or you could have sleeves and just accidentally lift the chainsaw over, and the sleeves just bust open.
I say just overalls with a leather apron.
You could do your Hulk Hogan version. Be like,
yeah. Like that bicep, Cool. All right, guys, I gotta fly. I got writing to do. So.
All right, take care,
right,
CJ, man. Thanks for popping in, man.
Brother. All right, guys.
Good seeing you.
What's going on, Mike Camp, Crystal Cabin 6? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, he was talking. Well, I did see him, the Maximum Overdrive, but nobody's really commented tonight. We've had a few people in here. Feel free to comment, say hello. And
how many people watching right now?
Just like 5. It was kind of a random live, but I wanted to invite people on if they wanted to come up. And I always have fun with these panels, whether I don't care how many people are watching anyway. It's always fun to just sit down and talk to you guys and chill out. It's kind of my night out because I'm always working. I work 7 days a week, so it's my night to hang out with the boys and stuff like that or whatever. Or the ladies if they come on.
Yeah,
but
it's my night.
Yeah.
I went and crushed legs earlier in the leg workout, so
leg day is the worst, huh?
Yeah, it is. I don't like it, but I do it. You have to, so the rest of the body can grow. Some people neglect legs, but you got to train them like everything else.
Oh, it looks ridiculous. The guys that got like these big upper bodies and then they got these toothpick legs.
Yeah, it's silly. It's just it looks. People make fun of it.
Yeah, those are my favorite meme posts. Is see a guy in a huge upper body and then it goes down to the legs and it's like twigs, 2 stilts.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah. So what you been up to, man? What you been up to this week? Other than lifting weights.
That's about it, and but that and working my day job and talking with the grind group almost daily. We're trying to set a time and date for a second trailer, but with me doing Leatherface. So we're trying to get squared away. I can't wait for us to do it and for everybody to see it, So I was telling the grind team today, I've literally been watching the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre like almost every day, just getting Leatherface's mannerisms and stuff,
Oh yeah.
So I can, so I can just pursue that on screen, So
there's been some great Leatherfaces after, the original, but nothing beats Gunners. It just was so creative, especially at the time, and the way he studied for it. Phil's creepy videos. Good to see you, buddy. It's an open panel night. I'm sure you're busy, but Phil's got a great show. If you want to pop on, Phil, I'd send you the link. Actually, I can post it right here. Anybody who's interested, wants to come on, talk about what they do, their channel, or anything really, mask making, movies, some of these projects that are going on. If you got any questions in particular for Cody, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to answer them. If you got any questions for me, I don't answer questions. I do not.
You see my shirt right here. You can see Leatherface on it.
Oh, nice, man. I need some TCM shirts, man.
It's got Freddie here, and it's got all of them. It's got Michael, but I've had this for years, and the print's starting to wear off. So
those are the worst. And then you just want it. That's like one of those favorite shirt things where it's like, I don't want it to go. Almost like when you were a kid, you didn't want to get rid of that shirt that you loved, but it got beat up. But yeah, that's cool, man. I'm sure you can find another one. It's about time you got to have another one with all of them on. Hell, you play all the Jasons and stuff, and then Michael.
Only one I don't play. It's on here is Freddie.
You'd be a little awkward as a Freddy, except which one was it? One where he was kind of a bodybuilder and he had a bodybuilder scene or something.
People's trying to get me to do that. You think I should do that? You think I should do that cosplay?
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, even for Michael Myers, you look great and stuff, but you're still huge for Michael Myers, like huge. Like,
yeah, Michael's always been a thinner type of guy, like between 185, 200 pounds.
Right.
I weigh 286.
Your bicep weighs that. Yeah, I get you. Would love to hop on, but long day at work, no problem. Phil's got an awesome horror collection. He's got a really cool channel. I love popping in. One of my favorites. They call me Vi. Nice to see you. Thomas Bruce, making that cool stuff. Man, I just keep them busy. I keep having them. It's like, I feel bad. I'm always asking, and this dude cranks out work. It's like, oh, I got an idea for something. Michael Toast's the same way. I must be driving him crazy and be like, you know what would be cool? And they're probably like, oh my God. Oh. Good to see you, Vi. We're just talking here with Cody Huskins. He's going to be in the Grind movie with Josh Adams and Adam. I always forget his last name. Adam
Phillips. You got Josh.
Phillips.
I
wanted to say Phillips. Adams. Well, Adams and Adam. Adams.
Yeah, Cody and Cody.
Yeah, Cody and Cody. Cody Huskins is Leatherface, and Amy Cody is it looked like from the trailer in a bad situation with Miss Angel Bradford.
Yeah,
those two are great on screen together. I loved that trailer. I really did. I should pop it up. I'll play it at some point.
Yeah, you ought to pop it up there and play it.
Yeah, let me do that. Oh, I gotta find it. Look, I think it's in my Facebook messages. Hold on a sec. And it's probably the easiest by Josh. Yeah, I always want to say Adam Phillips, and I feel like I'm saying it wrong. It's like that's running off your tongue too quick. It can't be right. So he's got some stuff going on too. While I'm scrolling through his messages, I'm the Pinhead fan film. He's a busy guy writing stuff, man.
That's really all he does besides work and spend time with his wife is write. That's all he's really dedicated. He's really good too. He's a good writer.
Yeah, he does a great job, man. I really I really enjoy his posters, man.
Yeah, he's very talented at doing that too, artwork. So
Oh yeah, I mean the posters are really good, and I really love the tone of the grind trailer. And I'm way past. I thought maybe it was Adam Phillips who sent me the trailer. Probably was one of the Adams family here.
Yeah, I was about to say Adam's Family.
Yeah.
Did you watch the new Monsters trailer?
Yeah, I heard. I sure did. I talked a little bit with CJ about it. I did. I certainly did. But did he put it in the? Oh, yeah. Okay, I found it. Let me just fix this. Shit. All right, hold on a sec. But I do have it now. Here, Facebook Go. In the trailer, it's not hard to do, but it's hard to get it from the start the way Facebook does it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, well, here we go.
Yep.
I don't mind sharing it, but hold on a sec. All right, I think I got it now. It should get to the beginning of the screen here. Why is it? That's weird. Hold on a sec. Oh, okay. Oh, you know why? Hold on a sec. I got it up, but it's yeah. See, I told you it acts funny here. I think I got it now. There we go.
Yeah, I think you did.
I got it. Yeah. Watch.
Okay.
I do love this trailer, man. Very well done. And it's getting a crackle in it. It's not a microphone or two. Give me a sec here. I'm going to replay it, but I'm going to stop it because it's getting that crackling sound, and sometimes, like when I close it and open it, it'll stop doing it. It's
okay.
Yeah, it's getting that crackling, which drives me nuts. It did it last night or the night before, the other night, something like that. All right, hold on a sec here. We're gonna start acting foolish on this. Come on now. I gotta search through it. So just been pumping iron and stuff like that, man. Any you're working on the grind. Any other roles that you're looking into? Any auditions, or are you just going headstrong into the grind?
Yeah, so far just this one, and the rest of Josh's projects I'm going to be part of too.
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's awesome.
Like the horror movie, that one, and he's got the other Jason movies in mind. You know, for me, using the Jason Goes to Hell theme and look and everything. So
that's awesome, though. You guys working on a team for multiple projects. Yeah. That's always good.
Yeah.
Let me pull it like this. That way I can get it to hopefully play right here. It's doing it again. I can't stand it.
My team of Huskins Horror Studios, we're going to be at CreepyCon in Knoxville, Tennessee, August 20th through the 22nd, I think.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get that. What was that? Which Comic-Con?
It's going to be in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's called CreepyCon. Me and my group, the Huskins Horror Studios, are going to have a table there doing photo ops of people and everything in my costumes.
So when is this?
August 20th through the 23rd or 22nd, something like that.
Okay. It's not 19th through the 21st, right? Because that's a weekend.
Yeah.
Because that's when I'll be a Phantasm. I was going to say, because I drive through Tennessee. If it was like the weekend before or after, I'd probably pop in.
Oh, man, it is going to be 19th through the 21st. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
But we're going to have a table. We're going to be selling merchandise and stuff there, too. So
that's a bummer. It's always my luck. It'll kind of play through twice, too. We'll catch you back again, and we'll just play it on a loop, make people just watch the grind until they don't forget. Hey, Chris Callie, how are you doing? Thomas Bruce. Is that a mustache? It's a fancy mustache you got on there. Still in the chat. Good to see you. Miss Sablana. Angel Bradford there. Amy Cote. And Josh Adams.
They all did really good with that.
They did. They were awesome, man. I mean, I was real proud of Amy. I was real proud of Angel. I was real proud of all you. Like Josh and I forget who said played Leatherface did a good job filling in for you until you were.
He did. He really Clarence. That's his name. He really did.
Yeah, he was fantastic. I really the thing I love the most about it is the tone in it. The tone is really cool, and I love the way the Tiny Tim fits so good in it.
It does, yeah.
It gives that creepy vibe, especially when it gets to kind of slowing down, and I just love it. I think it's a great trailer. It's one of the better ones, the best ones I've seen as far as a trailer. But you know what? To be fair, there's been some great trailers for indie projects that just suck me in. It's like, oh, I'm sold.
They have, yeah, they really have. It's just like, wow, I can't wait to see that.
More than as a fan.
Hollywood films, which is they're not coming out with hardly anything. So
no.
Not like they used to.
I mean, Halloween ends. I'm excited to see. I love the Halloween series. We'll see. I've tried to avoid spoilers. I've just heard some people who got early screenings and other people talking. As soon as I hear them talking, I try to bounce out of it, even if it's minor spoilers. But the way it ended, we'll see what happens, because I love James Jude Courtney as Michael Myers. I think he's fantastic. I'm looking forward to meeting Arian Armstrong at Phantasm, and he's going to be there, the flashback Myers. But man, some of the story was really tough, man. Really tough.
He did a good job doing the flashback Myers.
That was Arian Armstrong.
Yeah,
that wasn't even James Jude Courtney.
I know, but he moved just like him, the way he was moving, like in the alleyway and stuff. He did fantastic. I mean,
I'm looking forward to meeting him. I mean, I've met James a couple times now. I met him at Spookala and Phantasm last year. Awesome guy. Like, I got some great clips of James Jude Courtney coming to my table at Phantasm. But at the other event, we were just so far away. He was so busy over there. So other than going to visit him, he remembered who I was. Gave each other a power slap on the back, but it was good seeing him. He remembered my mom real well too. She told me she went and visited him. He knew better. He knew better than to not give her any attention. She would have run his table right over.
Yeah.
But no, he's great.
Yeah, I seen James Courtney at it's right when Halloween, the first 2018 come out. And his table was just slammed. I couldn't get nowhere near it. I mean, he just had line after line, just, I wanted to meet him, but it was just, I'd had to wait for a long time,
Yeah, I was honored he came to my table. Like, he came over to my table, and I kept missing them because I had 2 tables at Phantasm. I had one on one side, one on the other. So I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. Because they'll be like, "What's the price on this? What's the price on that?" And my family was just getting used to doing it. They didn't know. I barely had, you know. It's tough. It's tough doing these conventions. I love doing the tables, but I do a lot at these tables, and like there's always the little things like price tags. It's like I know the prices, but they don't, and there's a lot of stuff to sit there and price tag, and when you're setting it up and you're busy getting everything in, and you don't really have all your stuff until almost like the day before the convention finally gets there. It's tough, it makes it tough, especially for them, but they learned real fast. Like they kind of know, if you guys know what my prices kind of are now. That's how my family is. It's like, you see what it's worth, you see what other people's prices are, or what something like that, how many I got, and I'll let them know how much I bought everything for, and they'll understand like a fair balance, because I don't like to overcharge or anything like that.
Yeah.
And it's good to see all you guys here. A lot of these are awesome friends, not horror friends, but great friends that come in just to support me. Call me Vi, who's Cebuana in Florida, who moved from the Philippines. I don't know, maybe 6 months, 8 months ago. I don't think it's been a year yet. And Chris Callie, who still lives in the Philippines, and they're always so supportive, wonderful ladies, and I appreciate you guys and all your support. Yeah, very cool people.
I have a lot of support, or I do, and my, the production team, from a lot of people from overseas, like Scotland and the UK and places like that. We have a lot of support overseas, and I do too. And especially even with my bodybuilding, I got a lot of support overseas. I don't know if you've seen that post. I was in the grocery store, and a Japanese guy, I guess you've seen that post I made.
Yeah.
He said I was superhuman size. That's what he said.
Yeah, Godzilla. That's cool. I mean, that's the thing though, is with the internet now, you can reach so many different people, and worldwide people get supportive. There's horror fans. There's worldwide. There's people with common interests, that being able to see and share all that stuff is one of the cool things about modern technology, for sure.
And you can build you a fan base just being online. It happens all the time with TikTok and all that stuff. And with YouTube, and
Yeah, they get into my like when I TikTok dance, bust out those moves and do those short clips. One of my passions is my dancing.
Well, I don't think I'm on
joking.
You
I don't think. I think I do. I think I accidentally set one up. I don't think I have any content on it.
Oh, okay.
I never got on it.
I got one. It's all about my horror stuff. So
yeah, I have trouble enough keeping up with Facebook and YouTube. I tried doing Twitch. I was doing a few streams on there, but I hate that platform. It seems so unuser friendly. I even streamed last night, and I went to look for it on my channel. I still couldn't even find my own content. It says I have no content. So I was like,
yeah,
no
there's just
thanks.
so much to keep up with. I mean, you got Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, and
If
I
I
don't
had
pull
more time,
Twitter.
I find Facebook's the best platform for me overall. YouTube's great too. I wish I had the numbers on YouTube that I do on Facebook. I think it hurts that I stream on both, but it's also helpful that I stream on both now lately. If that makes any sense? Because it's like, if somebody's on Facebook, they'll be like, "Oh, I could see them on Facebook instead of coming to YouTube," which is fine. But it definitely helps to grow on YouTube as well. But it's been, it hasn't been bad. I think I got like 753 subscribers. I'm not complaining about that. But it's been like a wall on that ever since I've been, like a wall. It's like, oh man, all right, well,
That's cool.
but
Which I shared this stream right now on my Facebook page. So
yeah, I didn't really even share this out, and there's been some great groups that let me share out whenever I'm posting. stuff, but I didn't know how the stream would go. I didn't know if anybody would definitely pop on. I didn't even know if it was going to be a long stream. I said I really wanted to talk about some things. I'll give one of my members, you'll probably like this cup. I didn't even think about it. I forgot I had it sitting down here by Lisa Marie Guest. She did these tumblers. I don't want to take it off the screen. Very cool stuff.
Cool. Yeah. That's Brett
Give her some love.
there.
I appreciate that being sent out. She's made a couple cool ones for Phantasm. And yeah. And I told her she could put a few of them on the table and let people see them. And it's a really cool cup. It's a lot cooler in person. And this was the first Brett Wagner Leatherface that you put on there. So that was the first time doing this one in a 3D cup. And I appreciated her doing it. It's a pretty cool piece.
Oh, that is. That's really cool. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I dig it. Yeah. So big thank you, Lisa Marie Guess. She sells them. She has them. You can contact her. She does all different ones, whether Pinhead. I'm not sure if I've seen her do Michael Myers, but I know she's worked on a few Freddy's. So very cool stuff. And I don't know if you were here. I showed, and I'll show anybody who wasn't. I got my books in from Beatrice Bupley. The Kruger Curse, A Nightmare Before, Elm Street.
Oh, that's Amanda Kruger and Freddie she's holding.
Yep, that's
it
baby
looks like
Freddie.
A baby.
Yeah, it's baby Freddie. And I actually got two of them because one of them is going to be for the giveaway. So $50 value just right there in the 2000 giveaway, which I put off. But I'm going to make it a stacked box. So what's that?
Oh, I didn't.
It's going to be a stacked box with, some different stuff, and it's going to be worth it to win the prize. But I wanted to go to somebody who's a fan of the channel. You could enter too. You're always watching the live streams. I appreciate it. Anybody I want people that really care about what I'm doing or interested in what I'm doing, not just, I appreciate everybody comes and shares on the page, but the ones who really enjoy, I really enjoyed sorry, somebody wrote something about it too. Yeah, I'll tell you. But I really enjoy the people that come to the streams. I got ones who are here and they love to share their stuff, and I try to be supportive, and sometimes they're supportive, but the ones who really are into what I'm doing, really enjoy the interviews and stuff, I want to see somebody win from that. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that because I want it to go to a fan.
Yeah.
And I'll figure it out because I'm going to make it stacked. That's just one $50 book with their signature in it. So most of the stuff's in Florida. That would be perfect. Art and stuff like that.
I try to jump on here or jump and watch your show as any chance I get,
Yeah, no, you've been great, man. I appreciate it. I know who pops in and says hi. Here's one of them now, Michael Toast Mother, Antonio of France. I'm not sure if you want to respond to this one. I know Corey Kaufman.
Oh, Corey. Oh, okay. I didn't realize, Corey, I had you blocked. I'm sorry about that.
Okay. Well, at least, hey, you learned something new. Doomsday, I appreciate that, Corey.
Okay. I like I said, I didn't even realize it. I'll do that, dude. I'm so sorry.
Crap happens on Facebook, man. It just does. I don't take it personally. Hey, but look, we brought it all together right here on Doomsday's Krypt. We fixed those things. We get those problems handled. We all on the same page. All right. Well, I appreciate that. All on the same page now, brother. Water under the bridge.
Okay, dude. I'm so sorry, man. That's just like I'll be on my my pages, like my horror page and stuff, and you can go down there and look at the people that's no longer your friend. And it'll be people I always got along with, and I'll look on there and it'll be they're not on there. Then I'll go and look at their page and they'll be they unfriended me or something, or I don't know what happened. I'm like,
I've had that too. I've learned, whatever, that's their choice. I think I got a few people blocked, but it's usually the ones who try to ask me if I've gotten my money from this government yet or something.
Me too. Me
And
too.
sometimes I love to give people, like, it'll be somebody who might have like 100 of the same friends. It's like maybe their shit got hacked, you know,
Yeah.
and I that definitely happens. I've seen for sure, but yeah, it's I'm not a. I've only got a few people blocked that are intentional that are just like, you know, I don't want
Just,
nothing to do with that person.
you
I'm
know,
sure there's
I
a few
guess.
that got the same with me, you know. I don't
Yeah.
really care though. I got enough friends that I like to deal with, and for the most part, I get along with everybody. So
I try to too.
yeah,
But
I feel pretty cool with most people. I mean, everybody can be an asshole sometimes, but hey, sometimes you got to be an asshole too.
exactly. Um, there was this guy that he cosplayed, and he'd been on my Facebook for years. Then I looked the other day actually, and he unfriended me, and I was just kind of like, I don't know, you know. I guess people just, I think
And
sometimes
sometimes
you might,
people get mad at you and you don't even know it, or they just got a problem with you for whatever reason. It's like, you know, oh well.
or you might post something that offends them or something, you know, or
Yeah, that's why I try to keep mine neutral. Like, I really just try to keep my posts as neutral as possible. I
hmm
have this talk with people a lot, you know, because I don't. I mean, you start talking about certain subjects, it's just going to get out of control. You're going to cost yourself half your fans either way, no matter what you do. And to me, I'd rather just talk horror and stuff that we all have in common than things that are just going to divide stuff. It's not worth it. Like, I'll talk to my friends about certain things and
yeah,
whatnot and maybe give my opinion, but I don't really want to do it on Facebook. And it's not because I care to, you know, I have a problem with what I say, or how I feel about this or that. I just don't care what other people think that I don't really know that well, or that's going to bother that much. You know,
exactly.
I'm one of those people. If I don't agree with you, it's fine. You know, and if you don't agree with me, that's fine. But I'd rather not have that on a public thing. It just doesn't. Nobody wins in that situation.
No,
It really, ultimately, the horror community loses,
yeah,
or any
I don't
community.
like arguing. Just a waste of time, man, and that's why I don't even bother. I just somebody starts arguing, I just don't even respond back. If it's like if they're wanting to be like a keyboard warrior or something like that, you know, I leave them on red. So
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, you know how internet is nowadays. You're just not going to get along with anybody. Somebody's going to
no,
dislike you. You're not going to like certain people just for certain things. You know, it just happens. You know, but I don't let it. You know, as long as it's not personal attacks or slander, I don't care what anybody says about me. They can say your show sucks, you suck, um, your content's trash. I had one guy who just would make fun of me because I didn't have a mic. It's like, dude, I don't fucking care.
yeah,
I mean, I got one now, but I don't care.
yeah. I've learned, you know, with the internet age like it is, if you put yourself out there, you're
Yeah,
gonna have negativity. You're gonna have people that's gonna be just wanting to just trash you and dog you
I
just for
can
no reason.
honestly say I've been lucky. I mean, I had the ones I did have, I had one who was just brutal. And it was, you know, when I was trying to get things, I was learning and meeting people, and just the most slanderous things you can say about somebody. It's like, man, it's just, I mean, it was illegal what the person was doing. And it was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like crazy shit, like making multiple accounts. It was, but I had to call them out. And I think the Facebook community kind of had my back because I haven't heard too much since.
Oh,
Maybe they got
okay.
a little bit of a life, you know.
Yeah.
It was because I don't put my shit public, but I had to one time, and I even deleted like the whole statement after like a day or so. But you know,
hmm
I never put my personal stuff out there, but it had to be put out there at the time, and I'm glad I haven't had to deal with it. Knock on wood, since. But I also got a good community behind me, a good group of friends that it's different now. We have each other's back. You know, that
Yeah.
bullshit don't happen too much. And Antonio France, yes, life is way too short, especially, you know, it just nowadays it's too short. You never know what can happen, and you get to a certain age, and you know, 46, it's not old, but it's also, you know, not like when you're a kid and it feels like every day is forever. I wish
Mhm.
there was more time in a day half the time so I can get the stuff accomplished I want to. It's like,
Exactly.
damn, I want to be writing. Like, I want to be writing myself. I got some ideas for stories. I just never have time. I got
Yeah.
one story that I got a friend writing for me, but you're counting on the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Which is no knock. It's just, when you're not, I just got to start making time, but it's hard. It's hard with what I do. I work 24/7, and then I got this nice computer too. There's more stuff I'd like to be learning, like editing and stuff, and I just can't do it. I just don't have the time.
Yeah, I just recently wrote a horror film. It's an anthology that's set in the 40s on Halloween night. So I think it's pretty interesting. How about doing an anthology set in the 40s or 30s on Halloween night, But what gave me that idea was like, have you seen them them old photos of the kids with them homemade creepy masks? I know you've seen the photos of that.
Yeah.
That's what
Are you
gave
talking with the elongated noses and stuff? Or are you
yeah,
talking
all that. Yeah. They're like
well,
all different looking.
yeah. Almost like a masquerade type mask.
So I wrote a movie about all that, and I think it'd be really good. So what I did, I can't really write good. I just wrote out
Yeah.
an outline and I gave it to Josh Adams. Josh Adams is, really great writer. So I just told Josh Adams to kind of see the outline and put it in better perspective, I guess,
Like, I wish I
or
held off on my script and sharing and writing, not because the person I'm having write is doing things, but I'm not close with them where we're talking about the script. We're cool and we're friends, but it's like, I don't know. I've got to figure out what I want to do with that, because I really like the idea, and it's hard when you work with another writer, because especially when you have a lot of respect for the person who's writing. I do. I think the writer is fantastic, super talented guy, but it's a little different when you're not talking about it daily, or corresponding, especially when it's your story. I mean, I want it done. I want their influence on it too, and written out, but I also want a heavy influence on me, not, all right, here's the script with the ideas we talked about. Because then it's like, wait, we weren't really talking about that. We misunderstood where we're going, and I don't want them to waste their time, and I don't want to waste my time. And it's taken a little longer to get things going than I'd like to. And this script's real important to me. I got a good idea with it, Definitely going to need a big guy kind of role. I want to cast the right person. You never know what happens, with all these people I meet. I'm real serious about the story. I want it to be down, dirty. It's got trilogy written all over it. It's more than one story. It starts off, it's basically a slasher, but there's a lot more deeper to it. And I'm real
okay.
excited about the concept. It's not just what you think it is. Let me just put it that way. It's got elements
Okay.
of things I love. But we're gonna see what happens. I'm not waiting too much longer for updates and stuff like that. Just
That's
can't
cool.
do it. It's too important to me. And I got a few other ideas that once I can get this one done, I might just do a couple short fan films or something to kind of prove a little bit of what I can do in that sense. Because I found I've been coming up with ideas. That's the one thing about my artist, Michael Toth. Me and him, and we talked about this, is I'll have something, I'll ask him to draw it, and he draws it exactly what I'm thinking. Like, we got that great communication, and he really does it like Three-Eyed Demon. We're talking about writing a script for the logo I got, or the image I got. That's just me when I had my head down looking up. It's off a picture I took. I told him, can you do a piece of art for that? He added the third eye. So we're talking about doing a story with that, and I'm excited about that, because we narrowed down the name to Lord Tridian or something along those lines. We're not sure if it's going to be with an I or Tridian or Tridian, Three-Eyed Demon. So
Like
I was thinking
character
Three-Eyed Demon,
like?
Trey, Demon, Tredium.
Okay. Okay.
Not
Pretty
that
cool.
I don't want just like a Jason or Michael name. I wanted it to be kind of cool, and it'd be more. I'd like to have a story, and like I've talked about getting a mask made for it. I'd like to get a life size when I go to events and stuff like that, to have a life size Doomsday Demon. We'll just call him that for now, because nothing's really locked in on it. But have a story, so at the convention there could be a book for it, and promote the group, and kind of have like its own, you know, it'd just be a fun thing to work on and have a little bit more to just, to the three-eyed demon than just an image. Little backstory.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. The movie that I just told you that I wrote, it's an anthology set on Halloween, but he's a spirit, or like a, he's an image, but his name is John Wesley Vincent, and he was a Civil War soldier that was killed because he's a child murderer. And so that's what I named him, as John Wesley Vincent. But when he gets murdered, he's almost like a Freddy Krueger almost.
Right.
So, but it's an anthology. But I thought that was a pretty cool name. I come up John Wesley Vincent. I named him John Wesley Hardin was a serial
like John
killer.
Wayne Gacy kind of influence with the three names. Just in general, like John Wayne Gacy. Not that it's that, but a serial killer and in its own way, but kind of.
Since he was in the Civil War, that's in the 1800s. There was a cowboy in the West called John Wesley Hardin. He was a serial killer.
Okay, yeah, I watched a documentary on him.
That was a cow. He was mean as hell too.
Yeah.
And the last name Vincent I got from Vincent Price.
Oh yeah, so, I think I put that together a little, not to him. And what I said I didn't like John or Mike or this or that. I meant for like a demon. He had to have like, he wasn't really human, so he has to be.
Exactly.
A little. I want to say Lord of the Ringsy kind of name. I wanted something that was just not that kind of name, but I do like the three name because it makes it ring.
Yeah.
It's easy to remember.
Yeah.
And so I like that. But the idea with Tridian, there's Michael Toth right here. Ricky Spanish. Yeah. American Dad. I love American Dad. I don't think I ever talked to you about that. Roger. I like it more than Family Guy. I actually was watching it today.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite cartoons because he's like that. There's shows that I'll put on that I've watched before that I can just watch on a loop while I'm doing other things. It's hard for me to watch new movies because I'm the type of guy, I forget what movie it was. I hadn't watched it in a while, Alligator. And it's only like a 90-minute show.
I love that.
Yeah, I do too. But it'd been like a long time since I'd seen it. And I wanted to remember everything. So I'm the type of person, I'll have it running. I'll get distracted and I'll rewind it like 10 times to get where I was. I'll get distracted again. Whether it's messages, then I'll rewind it. So it literally took me 3 days to watch it, about 6 hours, just because I want to watch everything. I don't like to miss things. I like to observe everything.
Yeah.
And something like South Park or something, I can run it on a loop. All in the Family, it can run on a loop now. Just stuff that I've seen over and over and over again. Well, Michael Myers, I can throw on Halloween 3, Halloween 2. Those are ones I can miss stuff because I've seen it so many times.
Oh yeah, but it never gets old though.
No, it doesn't. Well, the one problem I have is where I work. I got, the one thing about horror movies is I forget if there's nude scenes or not, and I got to be careful if I'm playing it like upstairs. Now, if I was watching on my phone or something like that, but I gotta. It's just like because it is at work a lot of times when I'm watching TV or running something. So
yeah,
I try to keep it family friendly in that sense. Oh, what's up with the H3 poster? Didn't see my other comments. What up with the H3 poster? I did not see the comment. Oh, can you see the H3 poster? Yeah, that's actually for the third channel. I donated, but I haven't really heard from Michelle in a while. It's glaring. That's the
oh yeah, I see it now.
Yeah. So that's donated to the H3, and it got lucky. We had a flood in the basement. It kind of got caught, but not bad. Not bad. I felt luckily I saved it. We had like 1.5 inches of water. It was right when I got back from Spookala, and luckily I had all my stuff in boxes on the floor, and I decided to I was gonna let it go until the next weekend.
Oh,
okay. I'm gonna set it back up. I did it, and luckily I did because I would have lost so much stuff. because we had the flood like a few days later, and I didn't know until I came to work at this house, and it was. I get downstairs and there's 2 inches of water. Luckily, I didn't get too much damage. I was lucky. I came away real lucky. Like I even had Negan resin statues, but luckily they were in like 3 boxes, a few inches off the ground, and other stuff was a few inches off the ground. And I just got really lucky. The only thing you could kind of see water damage on still is, I don't know what that light, but there's some comic books down there on the bottom, but they're all bagged and boarded. So,
okay.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky with that. But
here's
the
my
poster
Halloween.
made it.
Here's my Halloween 3.
Oh, here's Halloween 3. But that is a perk on the third channel. Got to give some love to the third channel. I've been so busy.
I love that Halloween 3. That's the movie poster I have.
Yeah, that's a sweet one. I got another one too with where they're watching the TV with the 3 different masks.
Yeah, that's
cool. Or something somewhere. See, I gotta adjust some art around here because I just don't have room for nothing. That's all concrete, so it's hard to hang anything around there. And I don't know. I'm just so much art. Even behind me, I got posters, or in front of me. Running out of room. I'm planning on opening the basement out here. Look at me. I'm sideways. Twisted, man.
Have you had Heather on your show? That's the star of Third Channel.
Heather Beck?
Yeah.
I have. I had her on when she was in another project that just didn't go as well. It just didn't go well for the project. It didn't happen. And I did have her on some time ago. And I'd love to have her on again. She was great. I'm on her friends list. I like her stuff. And I think she said she was going through a little rough patch with some things and thinking about giving up. So Heather, if you're listening, we don't want you to give up. You're fantastic. So,
no, don't want that.
No, she's super
very
cool.
Talented.
She was a fantastic guest, and I do want to get her back on again soon because she's in some projects I'm really, really a big fan of.
No, she don't want to quit. But she asked me to be on her show, Heather Loves Horror, and I told her anytime, which I think she just jumps on there every so often and does it.
Yeah.
But now, Heather, if you're listening, I'd love to still do that sometime.
Yeah. Heather's awesome. I had such a great time with her, and I'd love to get her back on again. But you know how life gets so busy. Like a lot of times I don't plan out my schedule too much ahead because things can change with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
But I've been getting it. I've been trying to more, but it's just been crazy. Like I was doing it at the other house too, but I was having so much internet connections over there. So I'm just trying to do it the weekend. And then it only got from like, I usually start doing it like after I'm kind of situated with my day at work and I got time because during the day it's just, I'm just busy between all the work I'm doing. So yeah.
Yeah. Monday through Friday, I go to work, then gym, then home and bed. So my time to do all this is Saturday and Sunday.
Oh yeah. So I always catch you. So it works out perfect for our schedule. So anytime I do something like this, or I want to have you on to talk about something, it pretty much works out perfect for us.
Oh yeah. That's good old James Schaefer. What are you saying?
Yeah. James, I'm glad.
Me saying I was going to burn down my house with that voodoo doll. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Facebook don't play. They don't play.
No.
And they're on their list of I don't let I'm watching you whatever you do kind of list. James is a great guy. I'm glad to see you in here. He's always entertaining to watch. His rants usually are really great, and I know something really was bothering him.
He's one of the funniest people. Like, I aggravate him about dolls because I post up on my horror page about some kind of killer doll, and James usually says something like, "Don't people realize you can just run over there and stomp the little shit in the ground?"
He's a character. I mean, I did.
I know
an unboxing of. He did the pinhead I got. I'd like to show it, but I don't know even where I got it right now. I got so much stuff behind me. I don't know. I think he's down underneath that H4 Myers. So I'm not going to dig them out now, but I did an upload when I was doing uploads, and I missed doing them because they were a lot of fun. But a 5-minute upload might take 2 hours for me to record it. By the time I set it up, unbox it, and then do pictures, and then get it it's just a lot of work, and lives work perfect for me because I can just press play. And even sometimes those are tough because I'm so tired and I'll have something scheduled, and then I'll pound Monster Energy drinks. I'm ready to like crash, and next thing you know, I'm up all like till 2 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep.
Do you have any puppet master dolls?
No, I need to get some. I was going to get some before. I've only been collecting like this for a little over a year.
Oh wow, that's quite a collection too.
Yeah, it's an addiction. I guess it could be a worse addiction. At least it holds a lot of value. You'd probably like this thing right here. I'd show this. Yeah.
Oh, Evil Dead, yeah.
It even lights up too. I'm a big Evil Dead fan. I got a Critter over here. Actually, which is cool because Mick Strawn worked on Critters 2, and I love that movie. First 2 or 3 I saw in the movie theater. I might even see all 4 in the theater before the new debacle. I tried to watch that one, but little Jesse Aarons, I believe Jason Wilde.
Oh God, look at that.
Man, I had to get one, man. I had to get one. I'm such a big Critters fan. So that'll be cool. It was a fun, campy movie, man. I said, I saw it in the theater. Both the first 2, I know for sure. I can't remember if I saw the third one. I don't even know if the one where they went to space, Critters 4, was in the theaters or went straight to DVD. I can't remember. I can't remember anymore. I saw some that like were really hard to find in the theater, like Part 8, Friday the 13th. Didn't get shown in a lot of theaters. Luckily, I was at one. Jason Goes to Hell. I was lucky to catch at a theater, but
I did too.
All right, let me see. I want to thanks Prestige, awesome collection. I'll wait till you see some of the stuff that's going into Phantasm next month, and Michael Toast. He's a sweet artist. You know what? Let me pull up some of Mike's work. I want to give him some love here. I've been meaning to. We're gonna play this one more time, and then I'm gonna show Mike a little love and show some of his work. He's been working so hard for me. And I tell him I always forget. I don't want to say I forget, but I forget when I'm not right there. So I'm going to pull up some of his work. With me. It's a trailer I can definitely watch quite a few times. Cody's got that scream.
I want to say something about Amy.
She can scream.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. She's got a scream on her.
She does. Like we did we was going to do a Friday the 13th fan film, which that fell through.
Yeah,
and I was going to be, and I had her by the throat like yes, and she was, of course, she was just like jerking. I'm like, I'm trying to keep up with her. Then she lets out a scream, and I was like, damn, like
she'll play.
bust your eardrums out.
Oh, well, just that scream right there was really good.
Oh, she can scream like no other. She's definitely a scream queen.
I want to find some. You know who Michael does a lot of work for? He did a lot of those art pieces that you see Brett Wagner with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's Michael. So
okay.
I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out the best way to show his work without. Mike, I'll. I know he wants me to show his work, so let me see what I can do. I want to keep it up here so it doesn't. Let me see. Give me 1 sec here. I'll pull up one piece first. He just did this today. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Right. He did this today. That's for Phantasm. It's a husband and wife, Dee and Bob Michelucci, and she was in Night of the Living Dead, so he did that in black and white. And he was in Dawn of the Dead. He was the only image really of him is with the sniper arrow. So I thought that was pretty cool. I wasn't sure what he'd do with that because I want to make sure. Like one of the things I try to do at this event is we got pieces for everybody that we want them to have, and I think it's pretty cool that he's been willing to do that. And you know, as soon as I ask him, he's one of the best people. He's one of my best friends. He's if not my best friend right now. He's showing up. There's that picture of Brett that he had. So he did that piece for Brett. That was a surprise he did for Brett. And I love the style. He does a lot of the black light pieces too. He did these, the Russian dolls, where they pop in each other.
Yeah.
And he did that. It'll probably show the faces. There they are. Hey, okay. Hitchhiker, Leatherface, Grandpa.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's unique.
Yeah, he's a creative dude. I love his style because it's creative. It's different. And he's got his own unique ways. He's a big Rick and Morty fan. Weekend at Morty's. I think that's hilarious. Let's see what else. Oh, that's a killer one of the Black Phone.
Yeah.
And this one we did. This is for Penance Lane. And Thomas Bruce actually did the movie box. He's the guy who does the magnets and stuff. So on one side you see the actual movie box, and on the back of it we got that picture to go with it. So you'll see that Leatherface on the back of it, and it'll be real limited. And the art piece, and I love this piece right here. He made him looks jacked. And in the movie his head was shaved. I forgot I hadn't seen it in a while, but he looks mean because he shaved it. Like for all the promo posters and stuff, he had his hair still Tyler Mane. Or he was, he was losing it, but he had it in the promo posters. And this is from Abnormal Attraction. And that's going to Tyler also. I had him watch that movie. If you've never seen it on Tubi, it's by the guys from Fuzz on the Lens. Behind it, Mike and Jason Levy. The guys, they're working on the Terrifier 2, the producers on that. So that's Mike Levy, Finbar right here. And then that's Jason Levy, Finbar. And Mike Levy played Timothy. Yeah. So give them some love. So we got that on the Abnormal Attraction. We got the cover and then on the back. So we're going to send them some. Because we sent Mike a little bit of art. He seemed to enjoy it. There's Leatherface. He's got a guy that loves to buy a Leatherface from, collects everything of Leatherface. It's actually who introduced him to Brett Wagner, and that's how he met Brett and started. Brett loved his work, and this is cool. That's another piece. The black light, the Halloween with the Kid Myers, the breakout mask looks really, really sweet on that.
Yeah, it does look good.
And there's it without the black light on it. And the black and white, I love how I'll take the photos of the black and white, so you can use them for so many different things, stickers and whatnot. And then Spawn getting his ass whooped. I don't think he likes Spawn because lately I've been just seeing his Spawn get his ass kicked, except he did one with the Smurfs. Yeah. And obviously he did the Doomsday's Krypt, the 3-eyed demon.
Yeah.
He did that. Awesome. And Yeah, yeah, he's been an awesome friend, awesome artist. And the funny thing is, I met him. I don't know what was it, Mike, 7, 8 years ago, and I had him do a Negan piece because he had already done a Lee and Clementine from the Telltale game. I don't know if you know much about that, but he did a Negan hitting Glenn over the head. You see Glenn,
Yeah.
and I promised him, like, dude, when I definitely get more work from you. And at the time I was doing something else, it really wasn't this horror stuff. But I'm like, I'm gonna look if I ever get something going, man. I definitely would love to have you do some more art for it. And sure enough, maybe less than a year ago, about 6, 7, 8 months ago, I got back to him like, dude, you ready? and he was, and it was great. Like, I think at first he's like, this dude's full of shit, and here I am just keeping him busy all of the time, driving him nuts because he's a busy artist anyway. He's doing work for Brett and everything, and he's been such a good friend. He takes the time to do a lot of pieces that'll be at the Phantasm event. That we're at Spookala event that I handed. Michael Berryman has one. Tom Matthews has a piece. Who else they got? Melissa Rose got hers. Just a whole bunch of people. So
that's cool.
Black and white. Zoinks. All right. He does a lot of Leatherface, that's for sure, and I think
he does.
Cool. And the cool thing is, he says, "See Spawn getting his ass whooped again."
By Chuck.
I think that's great.
How funny.
In the black and white, and I love how he takes pictures of both Spawn getting his ass kicked again by Popeye's.
Papa.
Poor Spawn just getting his King Spawn just turned into Punk Spawn. The black and white. Dark Crystal. That's definitely a classic movie. When I was a kid, watched that many times with my sister. And then
it always freaked me out.
He did this. Yeah. I had a buddy, and when he was a kid, his brother, like when we were kids, and I'm still friends with him, looked just like the guy, one of the dudes from Dark Crystal. I swear he looked like the main character growing up. He just had that kind of look. So always reminded me of that movie.
Like the elf foot, with the nose and all that.
Yeah. It was weird. And they did like a new series. I never got a chance to see it. I'm guessing Mike probably did. And we just proved the myth that Loomis shot Michael Myers 6 times. He's got that gun pointed. It ain't hitting Michael 6 times. No. The trajectory's off. Myth busted. He didn't shoot him 6 times. So, it's all rumors. No, just kidding. I think he's having him shooting the chainsaw. He's got Leatherface getting his ass whooped by Michael. I love the border on this too with the pumpkins. He did it for his friend who's the Leatherface fan's son. So that was a piece because his son's more of a Michael Myers fan than Leatherface. So he did that piece. I thought was pretty cool. The black and white. This one was great too. This was another one we set. This was for Mike and Jason Levy, the Fuzz and the Lens guys. And we were just having fun with it because I was like watching Abnormal Attraction. I want to get them both to come on the show and talk because Finbar's hilarious, the guy with his hand down his pants on the top. And then you got Art the Clown. And then you got Mike, who played, he also was Exterminator number two, I believe, in Terrifier, got his head sawed off. In the movie, he plays a guy named Timothy in Abnormal Attraction. So there's Art the Clown sawing off Timothy. So that was a cool piece. Those actually were sent to Mike and Jason Levy. So and there's Mike Levy and Finbar again. So he did 2 of those for Abnormal Attraction. That movie's hilarious. It's one of my new go-to movies for a good laugh. So if you haven't watched it, it's on Tubi.
Okay.
And I think it's great how he did the Finbar. Finbar is a legendary character, and Timothy's a small part because Mike directed it too, but hilarious. Just fun movie to watch. It'll put a smile on your face no matter how you look at it. It's awesome. So they both own that, Mike and Timothy. So this is a cool one. Spawn whooping up Spider-Man. And that's one of the walking. What's that?
I'd like to see him do like I know you like Krypt show.
Yeah.
Have him make like a Krypt show, like a comic book cover.
Dude, he's listening to you. I guarantee he's probably already started drawing it. That's just how this dude is.
I mean,
He
like,
will, yeah. He's done Creep Show too. I know he's a big Creep Show fan. We were just talking about Creep Show and Tales from the Crypt yesterday. So
yeah,
he's a huge horror fan.
I'm a huge Creep Show fan. That first one, with Tom Atkins, he picks up the comic book and that cover. He would do an excellent job making like a cover Creep Show. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if he already has, but I'd be down to get him to make something like that.
Yeah.
Because we wanted Fluffy. Yep. The Fluffy. You drew Fluffy recently. Before I get caught, look at his message before I get lost. I know Fluffy's like the big thing. People like there's a resurgence in Fluffy. Everybody wants Fluffy.
Everybody's Fluffy crazy, aren't they?
They are. But the cool thing about this is you see Spawn up here, you see Spider-Man, but this is a Walking Dead like blank, and it just had the zombie hands up there. And I love how he incorporated the zombie hands from that were already there. He didn't draw those hands; they were already there from the Walking Dead thing, and incorporated the hands pulling them apart with Spawn. I think that's cool. I think that's really cool. And this is a piece he did so I can get autographs. There's obviously me, with my mean face on. And then there's Beatrice, and then there's H20 Myers up above her, and then Halloween 5, and then that's for Arian Armstrong to sign, who is the flashback Myers. And then you got Mike Christopher, the Ari Krishner zombie, and then you got Land of the Dead. I feel bad because I'm looking forward to meeting this guy. I thought he was one of the Land of the Dead I just watched it recently again. I hadn't watched it in a while, and he was really good as a zombie, as the lead zombie.
Yeah.
He was. I don't think there's ever been a zombie that was as featured as much as him. So, good job there. Yeah. And I love that piece. I'm excited to get that signed. Beatrice loved the picture of her. She's like, but I usually don't have my mouth open. I go, well. So I messaged her. I go, that's because you're in awe of the art piece he drew for you. So
that's cool.
But then there's the Harry Krishner, Mike Christopher right there.
Yeah.
In the light, we're giving that. That's for him at Phantasm. Like we're trying to set up everything. Beating you. It is a great piece right there. I love that. I got some prints of that. Who will survive and what will be left of them.
Oh, that's from the very end of that's from the very end of
the new page. Right. That's a beast. And I was so busy at Spookala, I was not able to talk to him. He's on my friends list. I'd love to talk to him more. And this is a piece he did for his buddy who was going to a con. So he did kind of the same thing he did for me. And actually, this was the first one. You got Candyman, you got Daniel Harris, you got the guy who played Dr. Loomis in the Kills, and then that.
That's cool.
Forget who that is. Yeah, and then you got Myers and Jason. So yeah, that's it's pretty damn sick. Is that from? Oh, that's 31. Is it 31? Yeah. It's the Rob Zombie movie. Yeah, I thought that was cool. He does the black and white Spider-Man getting his ass whooped, and I love how he takes pictures as he goes through. Then you got Stranger Things right here. I think that's really cool. Vectra, got to give him some love and reach out to him. There's Boris. I don't want to. Harley Quinn. I mean, his work goes on. Doctor Who. I think that's a great piece. He caught. That's my favorite Doctor. That's the one I remember from a kid. I was never a big Doctor Who guy, but that's the guy I remember.
No, he's very good.
Yeah, and then Superman getting is that Homer? Yeah, Homer's kicking the shit out of Superman. He does not like Superman. I love how he incorporates the black light. So that's just some of his work. The dude does amazing work, and he's such a good friend. Actually, this beanie I'm wearing, he sent me for my birthday, and the shirt he sent me for my birthday. So
that's cool.
And then welcome Steve Merlo. How you doing, buddy? It's an open stream. Anybody's welcome to pop in. If you're around, you want to pop on, that's fine. If not, What is it? Michael Toth night. Not sure who that is. I'm guessing probably he has done some great picks. Facebook user. You can allow yourself to be seen if you go to StreamYard and just say, is it the Schwag? I guess it's big Schwag there. Yeah, he's in the audience. What's up, Brett? Hopefully, you had a great convention. He was busy out there in the weekend. Hoping maybe he can pop on with me tomorrow night with Beatrice and everybody. So that's gonna be a fun night. I can't stay on too much longer, but we'll go through some of the stuff. You mean furries, Venom, Schwag? Okay, so it is. It's Brett who's here. Good to see you, Brett.
Yeah, Brett, what's up, dude?
Dr. Satan, that's what it was. Dr. Satan. Took me a second. Tom Baker, great. I love Tom Baker. Yeah, he's awesome and as Doctor Who. I mean, he's the one that always stuck out. It's Dr. Schwag. That's awesome. Oh, Brett wants to pop on. Hey, we'll invite Brett. I'll stay on a little bit for Brett.
Yeah, I will too, because I was fixing to jump off here. I am going to run and real quick and do something.
All right. Let me unshare this so I don't like to show too much of somebody's stuff. They don't want to. Stop share screen. Brett. Let's see. I'm looking for you, Brett. There you are. There we go. All set for you, buddy. Let us know how the weekend went. Wagging it up. Using the Schwaggin' wagon. I love that piece you did for him. That's really cool. Hear about tomorrow's stream. I hope Brett can make it. I didn't announce him because I wasn't sure. But of course he's welcome. I already talked to him. And we'll link him in there. If he can make it, I hope he can. Like I said, I hope he can. Let's see here. What was I looking for?
You can see that shirt better now, John.
There you go. Yeah. That's a killer shirt, man. I like that. I actually get to see it even better when I get back to StreamYards on here. I want to pull some stuff up here. Let's see. All right. Back to StreamYard. Here he is, the big Schwag.
My God.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's up, dude?
Can you hear me?
Oh, well. Hear you well.
Oh, yeah.
We got lucky, man. This weekend was not too hot out here in Syracuse, New York. It's usually hot when I do this car show out here. So, see, Cody doesn't look as massive as he does in real life on this little picture. It's good. I don't feel intimidated when I see him right here.
Luckily we could fit him on the screen. That's what I worry about.
Yeah.
It's hard enough with one person when there's three of us. We get lucky. I don't know if we could squeeze him on with four though, Brett.
Listen, if we were, Cody's big, man. I don't know. I mean, was your dad a bodybuilder or something? I mean, he must be in your blood or something.
Yeah, Dad was actually in his heyday. He was really. That's what actually that helped him get the part for Delta Force too. Is his physique, because he had a physique, and they was like, "You're built. We want you in this movie," So.
That's right, Delta Force 2, Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is. I had my one experience working with him where I beat the crap out of him, or he beat the crap out of me. I forget what it was.
Look at Brett spreading rumors, trying to say he beat up Chuck Norris. Look at him.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's
what movie was that?
Yeah, but man, I mean that's it's cool that you come from that stock, so you're keeping it you're keeping it doing what your dad did, and you're doing all that stuff, and that's my dad was a stockbroker. I should have got into that business, and I went the other way.
Yeah. which my dad bodybuilded back in the 80s when Lee Haney and Rich Gaspari and them guys trained, and Gary Stridham, and Dad handed it down to me, taught me everything, and showed me all them guys, and I just started following what they did, so.
Gaspari Nutrition, if people don't know who Rich is, Rich was and it sucked because he was also pretty, and he had this body. And Lee Haney, of course, was just had a body for days. And then those guys, I had those guys up on my wall. I had the pictures of Rich and Lee and what's they call him, what was the dude with the legs of a god, the quads of a god?
Tom Platt.
What was it?
Tom Platts.
Tom Platts, man. So Tom Platts came in years ago to a cigar store I was working at. I'm like, I think they called him the Golden Eagle or something like that. And I'm like, that's the Golden Eagle. And they were like, who? And I said, you don't understand. That guy's not very tall, but if we get him, if we took that shirt off and he could show us if he was wearing shorts, so you see his legs. Anyways, why are we talking about men?
You started a swag.
I know. I'm just in awe of how really big, Cody is there, and he's got the perfect build for, whether he's doing stunts or, playing any kind of character acting wise. He's a massive dude. You wouldn't want to tangle with him in a bar fight or a TV or a movie.
You want him on your side,
That's right. Hey, listen.
I'll take the swag and Cody on my side if there's any problems at a bar. I'll tell you that much.
I don't think, you know what? I don't think we could fit Cody in your room. I've been in that room with
you. Shit would be falling down. Excuse me. I don't know how we fit both of us down here because it's a tight space down here.
If Cody, if you ever get near, you got to go down and go into the dungeon down there and check his stuff out. The one thing about John is he's not only is he a fan of horror, but he's also he's got a pretty nice collection of stuff in there. So
I can see that. It looks awesome. I just got my Bloody Valentine poster.
I got to get some more toes, but it's all in Florida. So he's actually sent me a box. So there's going to be some Michael Toth hanging up in the Krypt a little bit more. I got one piece that he did that was real special for me. I don't think I got a chance to show you when he came by, but it's not really a horror room piece. It kind of is, but I left that upstairs. It's better upstairs, so I hung that up recently. I think it was right after you left. But I got some really, really cool stuff from him that I gotta throw up here too. Mix it up with
he's such a good artist, and he he works 24/7. He gets an idea, then he goes with it, then he doesn't stop, and then it's you would think some of this stuff would take people weeks. It takes him like a day.
20 minutes.
On a few Red Bulls. And that's it. He just works on Red Bull, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So
cool.
Yeah, he's a great guy. I was telling the story of how I met Mike. I've known Mike for like 6-7 years. I think I told you too, and I bought some already did on some Walking Dead covers, and we were cool. We talked a few times. And I was like, if I ever doing something, I'll definitely hit you back up. He was probably like, bullshit. And like 8 months later, we're like awesome pals. The dude's done so much art for me. And working on so much art for these events. It's so cool. And it's always fun to, aside from him being a fantastic artist, he's an awesome friend. So,
he does, yeah. He also does, I'm hoping I'm not waking my neighbors in this hotel room. He also does, he does artwork for his church, his mom's church.
Yep.
So, he's well-rounded. It's just not serial killers.
Yeah,
it's also church work.
He really does everything. I mean, it's really
I hope I didn't give that away. It looks like screw his image up.
We looked at Smurfs versus Spawn already. I mean, Homer versus poor Spawn got his ass kicked in a lot of these pictures we were going through. The Leatherface handled himself well, except Michael Myers kicked his ass, and Loomis was aiming at a chainsaw. He was aiming at something. But yeah, and that's how I actually met Michael Toth. Is how I met Brett, and it's been awesome meeting, knowing both of them, and I'm not complaining. It's been a great time, man.
Have you talked to Cody and everybody else talking about your goals for 2023 in Kansas City yet? Or are we still not talking about that?
We're going to talk about that as soon as August is over or September is over. September is over, then we're gonna, because I want to be able to focus on it, and I'm dead serious about all that. But I think going and getting through that will be a big step in that direction.
All right.
But I will definitely let. Oh, we'll definitely be talking.
I know
it's
nothing.
not a big deal. Like, even if it was slipped up, it's not a big deal. It's not.
All right. Well, I'm just checking. We can talk about it later. Hey, so has anybody? I know it hasn't come out yet, but I keep seeing some previews and a little bit of stuff for this movie, Nope. The new.
The Jordan Peele movie.
Yes.
I saw the trailers. It was weird. Like, I thought I was watching a commercial every time I went to the movie theater. I'm like, is this a commercial for something? And then it turned out to be a movie.
It is strange, but I mean, Jordan Peele is, he is one of the new, faces of horror as far as making stuff. So he is one of the new guys, and he does. I'm excited. I used to. What's his name? What's the?
Ian Peele? Are you talking like the other guy? That he was in a comedy troupe with?
I can't even think of his name. Shmylov. What am I saying? Why am I not? I've been up all day I've been in the sun. Bruce Willis was in the movie. I Talk to Dead People.
Oh, Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
Yeah, but who made it?
Oh, M. Night Shyamalan.
Okay, now listen. That guy, he hits a home run. His first movie, home run.
Yeah.
And then they've all kind of been like,
Well, to be fair though, it's Unbreakable. People didn't like it when it came out, and I think it was a little before its time in its own way. And I think that's one of those movies that got a lot more love. I think people, even myself, when I watched it, you see a Sixth Sense and you're expecting something different. You didn't expect it to be kind of a superhero movie. It was a superhero movie when superhero movies really weren't coming out like they are, and it was a different kind of superhero movie. And I think that.
Well, I really loved the one where everybody was, like nature was making people commit suicide.
That was an interesting concept. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, that was a good one with Mark Wahlberg, right?
Yeah. And I thought, man, it could have been, I mean, I didn't mind it, right? I mean, they had a guy who laid down in front of a lawnmower, and I was like, that's pretty cool. I like the whole lawnmower thing. I like how they have the camera where the cop shoots himself in the head, and then they don't follow, the camera just follows them picking up the gun, and you see people dropping by they fall over. You don't see their face or their body. It's just because the camera's down on the legs and the feet, and I just thought some of that stuff was great.
The Happening.
I watched that movie Old. He did that movie Old where everybody gets to the island, and all of a sudden, I've been
meaning to see that. I keep starting it because it's on. I think it's on HBO right now, and I've been wanting to see it.
It's tough. It's the things that it's there, and it's made well, and it's visually it's great, but it just I don't know.
It's so close, just not there. It just could have been like if it just had like with the happening. I'm with you. Like the beginning, all the stuff going on and stuff, and then it just kind of. I mean, but it made sense in its own way. It was his own style. I mean, the happening, it happened, and that's just what it was, and that's why it ended. It happened.
The Happening, so yes, that's right.
Yeah, but that was on Michael Toth. I don't want to steal it for him, so yeah. What a twist. Yeah, it was, I think sometimes his movies get appreciated later on, where there are some that are really not good. I don't think they'll ever be good, but I think even like with Unbreakable, that people looked at that as a big disappointment. And I really liked Unbreakable with Bruce Willis. I thought, like, I enjoyed it at the time I watched it, but it wasn't what I expected either. So it was kind of one of those things where, you know, I don't want to say I was disappointed, but even I appreciated it more when I rewatched it than when I first watched it. It's one of those films. Even The Happening, like you said, it got panned, but I haven't watched it in a while, but I could see myself liking it more watching it again, just because I don't know, it's more, I don't know, he's very good at that. I'll give him that credit on that. Some things fall flat, but overall, interesting.
I've been in a big Charlie Bronson kick now, so I've been watching. I go on Tubi, which, by the way, we have my writing partner, my buddy. We'll get him on here sometime. He's written some really good movies and stuff that's been made, which is always nice. But he had a meeting with Tubi to pitch one of the scripts that I helped write with him, and I've been on Tubi watching. They have a bunch of Charlie Bronson stuff on there. So
they got all the Death Wishes, I think, on there right now.
Yeah, and they have, like, I forget if it's called White Buffalo and all this. You forget how Charles Bronson was in a ton of movies, and that was one of the guys too. That if you looked at, I love Charlie Bronson, right? The Great Escape and some of his other movies, and of course Death Wish was always like, man. But that guy took his shirt off. That guy was in shape, man. That guy.
Yeah. You can tell he had tough, not just muscles, but you could tell he was just a tough dude, a tough as nails dude.
Yeah, he
wouldn't be a guy I want to mess with.
No.
I love that movie, that Hard Times.
Oh, Hard Times, man.
I love that movie.
Lee Marvin, right? Lee Marvin's in that, I think, with him, and he's a badass. And that bald guy,
James Coburn.
James Coburn, and then that bald guy that was at the bad heavy in all the movies through the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Yeah, he was in Longest Yard and all that. Yeah. Connie Schockner. Yeah.
Yeah. So look at this, Cody's got some knowledge on the movies.
Well, he lived it.
My dad, he was a movie buff, and so he raised me on all that.
All right. Well, I was just stopping in to give Cody some love and say hello, and I saw we were on the Michael Toth kick, so
yeah,
I'm gonna go back to bed now.
Yeah, I gotta get to sleep. We were gonna wrap it up, but we both said the swag's coming on.
well, thank you very much, gentlemen. I appreciate that.
Hey, man, it's good talking to you.
Yes, sir. We'll see you soon enough. A couple months, 2 or 3 months or something.
Yeah, we will. We'll start filming.
Take it easy on me.
All right. I'll try to.
Don't take it easy on.
I'm fragile. All right, guys.
Take care, Brett.
See you, dude.
All right. So I guess we had a great surprise guest. Big fan of your bloodline between you and your dad and all the knowledge. It was. I had a lot of fun just shooting the shit with you guys. It was great to have CJ coming on earlier before you came on, and you coming on. Fun as always. Talking pretty much everything. Watching the trailer for The Grind, checking out Michael Toth's work. Big swag coming on. Antonia, thank you for coming in and enjoying the show. That's actually Michael Toth's mom.
Okay.
I did not see the Death Wish remake, but I got to go on a Bruce Willis binge because I am a Bruce Willis fan, and it sucks to hear about his medical situation.
Hey, John, it's very good. Eli Roth directed it, so if that should tell you, he's a horror director.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say, because that is one good movie, man. It's brutal.
He takes it to the next level. I like that, man.
It's a very good movie.
Maybe it was one of those things where it's not Charles Bronson, because back in the day in the 80s, you know how it goes, 70s, 80s, Charles Bronson.
He was the man.
Chuck Norris. Just the names that would come. Chuck Norris, Clint Eastwood. Who was the other one? You just named? Yeah, those three right there were really like you couldn't say one without the other, just because they were that thing in the late 70s, early 80s, 70s, early 80s.
Well, in the 80s, Clint was really big on the Death Wish sequels, like The Enforcer and all that,
Yeah.
Deadpool.
Death Wish and Dirty Harry,
Yeah.
But it's been a blast, dude. I'm sure we'll be hanging on. Kind of like Saw. Okay, I like that. He's talking about the new Death Wish. I'm gonna watch it. If it's brutal, I got to see it. I've been putting it off too long, and you guys sold me on it. But I'm sure we'll be hanging out again soon, Cody, and talking soon, especially with you working on the grind. I still want to get all you guys on. When you guys kind of get things rolling, I think probably be best and get Amy, you, Angel, Brett, Josh, and at the Adams family on, and the
Yeah,
Codys.
the Adams family. Yeah,
the Adams and the Codys.
Yeah, that sounds good, man.
You guys are always welcome, and thanks again. Thank you guys, everybody who's been watching the stream. Appreciate all the love and support. Tomorrow night's a big one too. Scheduled, we got. I called it's the Road to Phantasm, and it's a night of Elm. Really, a night of Elm Street. It's Beatrice Bupley, hopefully feeling better. It's going to be co-hosting. Nick Benson, who was on last week, producer, director, special effects guy. He's done countless movies, and Mick Strawn, who's done countless movies in the special effects department. Can't wait to have them on. Mark Keller, who's got an amazing collection. He's working with Nick Benson with a company called Doomcastle. They're going to be at Phantasm. I know Mick's not going to be there at Phantasm, but the rest of them are, and maybe Brett will pop in. I know Brett will probably pop in, so it's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be interesting. These are legends in there. Tremors. Between the two of them, you got Tremors, you got Blade, you got even Boogie Nights. Some of these are great movies. Some of my favorite movies. These between the two of them are worked on. So tomorrow night, 10:15 will be streaming live. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Cody. And
all right, man.
Get over here.
We'll
Take
see
care,
you,
brother.
Take care, dude.
Peace out.